Welcome to the Martha Bassett Show, coming to you from the historic Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina, a home for music in the heart of the foothills. The Martha Bassett Show features national artists, local talent, and the music of Martha Bassett. Tonight on the show, we welcome Wild Ponies, The Wilder Flower, and Tyler Dodson. It's a great night with some of the finest music you'll hear anywhere. So let's get it started with Martha and the Band on folk song turned rockabilly hit, made famous by Casey Adams, Shortening Bread.
Don't like cake, don't like pie, I don't like sweets, and I'll tell you why. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. So if you want my love, you better see that I'm well fed. Ooh, you got a recipe that can be beat. Honey, you got a recipe that can't be beat. When you start cooking, ooh, it's such a treat. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. If you want my love, you better see that I'm well fed. Ooh, you rock me, baby, every time you roll that dough. Yeah, you rock me, baby, every time you roll that dough. Ooh, mix it up good, get out your skillet and go, 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 go. I don't like wheat, don't like rye, I don't like white, and I'll tell you why. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. If you want my love, you better see that I'm well fed. When you roll that dough, my heart goes flippity-flop. When you roll that dough, my heart goes flippity-flop. If you want my loving, honey, keep your oven hot. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. If you want my love, you better give me that shortening bread. Thank you. Tyler Dodson is a multi-instrumentalist and songwriter born in the foothills of the Sourtown Mountains in Stokes County, North Carolina. His first gig was at a Taco Bell gas station combo in King, North Carolina, where he played for tips and tacos. Since then, he's come a long way. Since then, he has played at The Stage on Broadway in Nashville, opened for songwriter Sam Lewis, recorded with Scott Boyer in Muscle Shoals, and was an up-and-coming favorite at Shakori Hills Grassroots Festival. I first heard him a few months ago when our broadcast engineer, Doug Williams, shared me some tracks that he'd recorded from Tyler's upcoming debut album, Live at the West Salem Public House. I fell in love with his voice and his songs, and I know you will too. Will you please welcome Tyler Dodson?
How y'all doing? Pretty good? Great. I've been better. I'm just kidding. It sounds like I'm going to go into some kind of a bit with that, doesn't it? I want to do you one off of that record that she mentioned that our very own Doug Williams here recorded live at the West Salem Public House. This one is called Pushin', and I've asked Rex McGee over here to join me on it. Woo! I push papers, I push pills, I push the big rock up and down a hell of a hill. I push buttons, boundaries too. I push my luck, baby, but never when it comes to you. With all of this pushing, all this pulling, you think I cut my teeth on biting the bullet. And just when I know we got something cooking, goes up in flames. Well, whoever told me it's proven true when there ain't nothing left to do. But there's one thing that you can do, and that's keep on pushing. Well, honey, I've been pushed now from pillar to post, from the Smoky Mountains to the California coast. And I pushed myself up from cold dead ground, just to have somebody come push me right back down. With all of this pushing, all this pulling, you think I cut my teeth on biting the bullet. Just when I know I got something cooking, it goes up in flames. Well, whoever told me it's proven true when there ain't nothing left to lose. Well, there's one thing that you can do, and that's keep on pushing. I pushed the narrative and went all in for the cause. Well, Lord, it just hit me. I never learned how to push pause. When I pushed the envelope, my profound point of view. But I'll be pushing up daisies when I'm finally through. With all of this pushing, all this pulling, I'm a-breaking my teeth on biting the bullet. You can give a man anything that he's wanting, and he'll beg you for more. 'Cause I looked up high, Lord, I looked real low, before a pot gonna fit this hole. But sometimes even I don't know what I'm pushing for. With all of this pushing, all this pulling, you think I cut my teeth on biting the bullet. I just want to know I got something cooking, it goes up in flames. Well, whoever told me it's proven true when there ain't nothing left to lose. Well, there's one thing that you can do, and that's keep on pushing. Yeah, there's one thing that you can do, is keep on pushing. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'd like to introduce you to my partner in crime and my wife, Kelly Dodson, to join us on a couple. So let's give her a big round of applause. Let's kind of a weird power that I have right now. I can make you applaud. Isn't that strange? I wonder what else you'll clap for. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to try. Here's another one off that album we just released. It's actually for sale back there. So if you wanted to buy it to help some poor, starving musicians. Well, for me, poor. I don't think I could be accused of starving, but... Yeah, this one's called Born to Start Over, though. Well, it looks like I was born to start over. And if you hang around, it ain't too hard to tell. I find me a little life to lead. Blow the whole thing right straight to hell. Well, you keep what you've been given, babe. You got to get all that you can grab. Everybody tries to tell me life is just as simple as that. Lord, my last little dollar bill is just about to pull in two. And it cost about a half a leg to buy this pair of walking shoes. But with you, babe, it's always aces high. You pulled me through, should I ever fall behind? Ain't it true, babe? You hold this haunted heart of mine. Yeah, with you, babe, I'm a winner every time. Paper trail, just a refugee on the road from rags to riches. I ain't offered but a word of truth. Well, it's lonely at the top, but boy, ain't it hell in the ditches. But when I stop and look around me, just what is it that I find? Why, everybody's chasing rainbows and walking around on sunshine. But when I get up in the morning, Lord, it's pouring down rain. I can't decide to swim upriver or take my chances circling a drain. But with you, babe, it's always aces high. You pull me through, but should I ever fall behind? Ain't it true, babe? You hold this haunted heart of mine. Yeah, with you, babe, I'm a winner every time. Yeah, with you, babe, it's always aces high. You pull me through, but should I ever fall behind? Ain't it true, babe? You hold this haunted heart of mine. Yeah, with you, babe, I'm a winner every time. Yeah, with you, babe, I'm a winner every time. Thank you.
Tyler Dodson. So Tyler, you've got kids, a couple of kids. You were
A couple of
telling me?
kids, yeah. I think they're watching right now. They're probably not. They're probably watching their tablets. Yeah, Anna and Lillian.
Oh,
Yeah.
are they musical as well?
They play all the time. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Guitar? They sing?
On piano, unfortunately. No, I'm just kidding. No, Kelly's actually an excellent keyboardist, so takes it. They get it honest.
Nice. So you live in the Germantown area?
Pretty close, yeah. Winston,
Okay.
technically, between Riddle Hall and Germantown there.
Okay. How long have you been into music? How did you get started? Tell me
So when
your life story.
Yeah. So like when I was 8 years old, I got a Harmony electric guitar from the Sears catalog for like Christmas when that was still a thing. And I was kind of dumb as a kid, so like I didn't understand how they worked. And I would take it and I was like, I guess you tune these things. And I just kept turning them till all the strings broke, and then I was like, well, that's the end of my musical career, I guess. And then, 12 again, I picked it up and had a couple lessons. And like, oh, you put your fingers here. It's like I'd never seen somebody play the guitar before.
You've clearly figured it out.
Thank you.
Kelly, were you into music before you two got together?
Yes, I've been playing piano since I was 10. Yeah.
Okay, that's where the kids got it.
Yeah.
Did you try to tune the piano strings too?
I might have.
Oh, well, tell me about your songwriting. How long have you been doing that?
Oh, I think, let's see. I remember trying to, like the third or fourth grade. I have no idea why I was drawn to it. My family isn't like overly musical. I don't think anybody actually plays. But I wrote this little song called "Just Don't Care No More," and I think my mama like found it in my pants pocket when she was washing clothes, and she's like, "What do you mean you just don't care no more? Boy, you better start caring."
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm curious.
She tore it up. Don't you dare try to stifle me, mama. You just don't understand me.
Oh. Well, I understand you've got one that the band is going to join you on?
Yeah, this was called Tears.
Okay.
It's about crying. Up all she had, then she sold the best of that. She took the rest and left out the back door. Well, tears, Lord, I know you must be, I know you got to be crying. Oh, please don't say you love me, you don't love me, darling.
This is Tyler Dodson.
You've been listening to Tyler Dodson on The Martha Bassett Show. The Martha Bassett Show is thrilled to partner with Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist, the lead sponsor of The Martha Bassett Show. The U.S. News & World Report's 2023 edition of Best Graduate Schools ranked Wake Forest University School of Medicine among the top 50 research programs in the nation. They're the gold standard of healthcare. Wake Forest Baptist. Davie Medical Center made the Becker Hospital List review of top-rated hospitals for patient experience state by state. It's Atrium Health, Wake Forest Baptist, where innovation and compassion meet. We're also very excited to announce our newest sponsor to the Martha Bassett Show, Massed General Store. Established in 1883, these folks are family and employee owned. It's Massed General Store. They're not just a store, it's a destination. Now let's get back to the beautiful Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina, on the Reeves Theater stage with Martha Bassett.
The Wilder Flower is based in Western North Carolina and upstate South Carolina and features 3-part harmony vocals, fiddle, banjo, guitar, and bass. They've been building a unique sound for over 3 years around their original songs. The band is made up of Danielle Yother, Molly Johnson, and Madeline Deeroff. They're releasing their debut album, If I Wait Anymore, this month. Please welcome The Wilder Flower.
Hi, everyone. Getting all situated. It was smoother in rehearsal.
Yeah, graceful's never been our deal.
All right. You ready? This is one that Danielle wrote. It's called Cold.
She's lost alone in her mountain. It gets too cold for anyone to stay. Something so different and misunderstood. It's better off down the interstate. But we'll never see a natural phenomenon, 'cause he can't take 50 below. But northern lights and starry nights and sundawns only come out when it's cold. Traveler, he can't be with his feet. I guess he's brought the message that there's so much more to see. October to April, he's a happy Florida man. See see a natural phenomenon, 'cause he can't take 50 below. But northern lights and starry nights and sundogs only come out when it's cold.
Thank you. Yeah, that's Danielle Yother on guitar. She wrote that one. Danielle and Molly both have to tune their instruments, and fiddles, you don't tune them. So you and I just get to talk privately while they do whatever they do. Molly Johnson on banjo is going to sing this next one for you. She's from Pumpkintown, South Carolina, which isn't a real place.
It is. It's not a town, but it is a precinct.
Would you say the name of your voting precinct as if it was your hometown?
Yeah, sure. She
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
The Wilder Flower. Put your hands together again for the Wilder Flower. The barrel so straight, looked out the window and over the gate. Big fat rabbits are jumping in the grass. Wait till they hear my old shotgun blast. Shotgun boogie, I done saw your trap. Look out, Mr. Rabbit, when I cock my hammer back. Well, over on the ridge is a scaly bark. Hickory nuts so big you can see them in the dark. Big fat squirrels, they scratch and they fight. I'll be on that ridge before daylight with a shotgun boogie. All I need is one shot. Look out, bushy tails, tonight you'll be in the pot. She had, she said, a fox for 10. I looked her up and down and said, boy, this is love. So we headed for the brush to shoot a big fat dove. Shotgun boogie, boy, the feathers flew. Look out, Mr. Dove, when she draws a bead on you. I sat down on a log, took her on my lap. She said, wait a minute, bud, you gotta see my pap. He's got a 16 gauge. Shut down like a rifle, and he don't like a man that's a gonna trifle. Shotgun boogie draws a beat so fine. Look out, big boy, he's loaded all the time. I outrun the shot. Shotgun boogie, I wanted wedding bells. I'll be back, little gal, when your pappy runs out of shells. Thank you.
That was Martha and the band singing the cautionary tale. Shotgun Boogie, made famous by Tennessee Ernie Ford. You were listening to the Martha Bassett Show, supported in part by our fine business friends of the show, Bowen Town and Country Furniture, Buckeye Advisors and Buckeye Moving and Storage, and Icon Custom Builders, giving your home transformation through renovation. Buckeye Advisors makes moving seamless with professional and personal assistance, including turnkey services from downsizing and packing to unpacking and complete setup. Their specialties include transitions to retirement communities, preparing homes for the market, and connecting you to resources to enable independent living at home. It's Buckeye Advisors and Buckeye Moving and Storage for when you need more than a mover. And Bowen Town and Country Furniture, local and family owned since 1956. American brands by skilled craftsmen, using fine design and engineering and still producing beautiful furniture right here in North Carolina. It's furniture made to use, not just made to sell. What do we have next on the show, Martha?
Doug and Talisha Williams have spent the last 20 years building their careers as the Nashville-based country folk band Wild Ponies. They've released 5 albums, hosted the long-running Wild Ponies Happy Hour radio show on WSM, led distillery tour, trail rides, and toured internationally, both as an acoustic duo and as a full rock and roll band. Their new album, Dreamers, explores what exists beyond the traditional nuclear family and details the joys and heartbreaks they've experienced as part of a queer polyamorous family undergoing fertility treatments and becoming foster parents in the state of Tennessee. They've been on an adventure for sure. This is their second time on our show. Will you please welcome back Wild Ponies?
I swear I didn't do it.
Man, this show is good. This is a really good show.
It's fun when you get to both enjoy the show and play the show. That's a good time.
Yeah. So let's do it.
Eve's tears fell on Abel. King David wept for Absalom. Mother Mary was forsaken when they laid her precious boy behind a stone. Mothers shouldn't grieve their baby. Fathers shouldn't mourn their sons. Lay their hope beneath the daisies. It's not right for the old to bury the young. It's not right for the old to bury the young. Folded flag upon the mantle, limestone markers shining in the sun. 17 birthday candles, never gonna burn for you. Mothers shouldn't grieve their babies. Fathers shouldn't mourn their sons. Lay their hope beneath the daisies. It's not right for the old to bury the young. It's not right for the old to bury the young. We're gonna fix what you left broken. We're gonna do what you left undone. Thoughts and prayers are empty tokens. We are your daughters and your sons. Mothers shouldn't grieve their babies. Fathers shouldn't mourn their sons. Lay their hope beneath the daisies. It's not right for the old to bury the young. Mothers shouldn't grieve their babies. Fathers shouldn't mourn their sons. Lay their hope beneath the daisies. It's not right for the old to bury the young.
Thanks, y'all.
Thanks, you guys. Appreciate it. So glad to be here. Man, I tell you, that one is one we wrote before being parents. And it feels different to sing it as a parent, especially after what just happened in Georgia this past week. It happens again and again and again. And I guess we'll just keep playing it until something changes. So.
Well, Martha mentioned that we became foster parents during the pandemic, and we realized shortly into fostering what a zen experience it is to foster, because you really just have to be totally present in every moment. And we got lucky with one of our guys. Our little boy River gets to stay with us forever. We officially adopted him just 1 year ago. And they might be tuned in Nashville, or they might be running wild right now. We're not sure, but this goes out to our two littles and Laura. It's called "Love You Right Now." Such a good eater, scrambled 2 eggs, and I thought one was for me. They dropped you off this morning, all-night drive. Caseworker said you didn't sleep. It tears me up to think about where you've been and what you've seen. You could be gone by tomorrow, but this morning you got 2 eggs, blueberries, and me. All I can do love you. All I can do is take care of you for all the time we're allowed. All I can do is love you right now. You got the blue block, stack it on top. Can you find the red? Clap your hands, do a little dance. When you stand up, watch your head. Towers fall down, heads get bumped. Sometimes a change is all we need. You could be gone by tomorrow, but today you got a little dance, silly songs, and me. All I can do is love you. Do is take care of you for all time we're allowed. All I can do is love you right now. I'll fill out all the papers and I'll hold your tiny hand. Go to all your court dates, spill the fruit puffs in the van, tuck you in at night, and give you a home for forever, or until you're moving on. You've had such a big day, let's wind down, warm bath and a rubber duck. Do you like your milk warm or cold, in a bottle or sippy cup? White noise humming, nightlight stars, a book about counting sheep. You could be gone by tomorrow, but tonight I'll be here while you sleep. All I can do is love you. All I can do is take care of you for all time we're allowed. All I can do is love you right now for all time we're allowed. All I can do is love you right now.
This is Wild Ponies. Okay, so you guys traveled here from Nashville.
We did. We got up early. We got up before the babies this morning.
So early.
So early. But you're from, Doug, you're from North Carolina.
I was born in Winston-Salem, yeah.
Born in Winston-Salem. And you guys met up in Virginia and lived there for a while.
We did, yeah.
So the last time you were on our show, which wasn't that long ago, you had no kids.
No.
And now you have two. You have a 3-year-old and an 18-month-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. I'm impressed that you made it here at all.
Well, we're tired.
Very tired, Martha.
tired.
I had hair back then. It was,
brown. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's been such a tremendous and extraordinary change in our lives, and I didn't know that I was meant to be a mama quite as much as I was definitely meant to be a mama.
I could have told you that.
I think a bunch of people could have told me that.
For years we had this, everybody who ever played in our band, all the drummers that were on the road with us, they know this. We had a running list, the check in the yes, check in the no column for having the kids. And the check in the yes finally won out, I guess.
Yeah.
It just took a while.
Well, it is challenging for any touring artists to, have a family.
Yeah.
It's challenging for anybody. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not easy.
You're right. But especially if you're on the road like that.
They are actually they're pretty good on the road. They come on the road with us quite a bit, and they're hilarious. Sometimes the little boy, he's 2.5, almost 3, and he says, "It's too loud. It's too loud" at sound check. Like, yeah, Daddy, turn your amp down.
He wanted to come today. He wanted to come with us. Go with you.
Yeah.
We told him we had to go to work for one night. We're only going for one night, really. So, yeah.
So you drove all this way just to be with
Well,
us?
we're stopping through Knoxville on the way home tomorrow, and
Nice.
so we can get home tomorrow night after that show.
That's
So, yeah.
great. That's great. Well, thank you so much for making the trip, and it's just such a pleasure to have you back. I love your music, and I love you guys. So
We will come anytime. We love you too. So
Okay.
And the band, the whole thing. Yeah.
I want to play here as much as Jonathan Bird.
he is a regular, for sure. So we've got one more song before intermission, and I've invited my friend Krista Joe to come out and help me on the background vocals. Do y'all know Krista Joe? She's a regular around here. She's been on the show before, and is very regular on this stage. So thank you for being here.
This is just a good old-fashioned polyamorous love ballad. You'll get it right away. Sing along if you want.
I don't ever wanna hurt your heart. I don't ever wanna make you cry. Wanna give you the love you want. Wanna get up every day and try. No, it's easy to forget sometimes, but in the quiet I can't hear heartbeats next to mine. Heartbeats next to mine. I don't know when forever ends, but I know how it makes me feel when we lie together skin on skin. Gonna scream at time and make it stand still. I know it's easy to forget sometimes, but in the quiet I can't hear heartbeats next to mine. Heartbeats next to mine. There's a couple secrets that I keep, things that I'm afraid of, dreams that I hold on to, how much I believe in this love. I know it's easy to just three. I know it's easy to forget sometimes, but in the quiet I can't hear heartbeats next to mine. Heartbeats next to mine. Heartbeats next to
Wild Ponies. Everyone, it is intermission time. We will see you back here in about 15 minutes, but in the meantime, grab a drink, check out the merch table, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
That was so cool. Yeah, you guys sounded great.
Welcome back to the second half of the Martha Bassett Show, featuring Wild Ponies, Tyler Dodson, and the Wilder Flower. That's Danielle Yother, Molly Johnson, and Madeline Deeroff. We'd like to give a big hello to all of our listeners on Radio Bristol, housed in the birthplace of country music. Radio Bristol is a radio station and online destination for music fans who want more from the earliest seeds of country music to today's Americana and roots artists. It's WBCM Radio Bristol. Lowe's Foods provided our hospitality this evening, and we are proud to say that the Martha Bassett Show artist accommodations are provided by 3 Trails, part of the Carolina Experience. These folks are your boutique hotel, steps from the Reeves Theater. These folks have designed 14 units with a modern flair, highlighting the building's architectural history. They also have a rooftop patio, and if you come to the Martha Bassett Show, you can get now 15% off your stay. Just use promo code Martha15. Now, let's get back to the Reeves Theater stage with Martha and the band on Summertime Blues.
Trying to earn a dollar. Every time I call my baby trying to get a date, my boss says, no advice, son, you gotta work late. I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Well, my mom and papa told me, son, you gotta make some money. If you want to use the car to go riding next Sunday. Well, I didn't go to work, told the boss that I was sick. Well, you can't use the car 'cause you didn't work a lick. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Gonna take 2 weeks, gonna have a fine vacation. I'm gonna take my problem to the United Nations. Well, I called my congressman and he said, quote, I'd like to help you, son, but you're too young to vote. I'm gonna wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Thank you. Will you please welcome back Tyler Dodson?
Well, hello again. Y'all still okay? I gotta keep checking on you. Anybody need to go to the bathroom? We want to do one of the ones that it's a pretty early one for me. One of the first few I wrote. This one's called Brand New Blues. Southbound Georgia blues, Tar Heel baby bound for Baton Rouge. A world of trouble weighing on my mind, bound to leave that trouble behind. When I get there, and I hope that I do, I'm gonna find me some brand new blue. Got a little money, got a good pair of shoes, and in my bag there's a picture too. You were wearing blue. Sun's a setting somewhere in the west, somewhere in Mobile I stopped to rest. When I get there, I hope that I do, I'm gonna find me some brand new blues. "45 minutes, 50 more miles, I'll be there, darling, in a little while." I'm southbound with the same old blues, Tar Heel baby bound for Baton Rouge. When I get there, and I hope that I do, I'm gonna find me some brand new blues. Hey, when I get there, and I hope that I do, I'm gonna find me some brand new blues. Thank you very much. So we're going to welcome the band back up here to do one of mine called Atomic Air. Atomic Air, there you go. Yeah, applause. This one's about falling in love in a nuclear power plant, something that everyone can definitely relate to here. Who hasn't been there? Met your sweetheart in the nuclear power plant. We spend to be surprised if you'd forgotten it. We lay out in the dying grass, watch the turbines of poison gas that would fill our lungs and then disappear somewhere up there in the atmosphere. It was you and me and the radio, parked off some old gravel road in a this nuclear chemistry ought to come with some kind of PhD, but thanks to this here situation, I'm getting me a higher education. I don't know what the hell fission is, but it's bound to feel a lot like this. You better beware, there's something in the air down there. And looking at you, I can tell it's true. So call it toxic, baby, I don't care, 'cause we fell in love and need Tommy K. All the swelling up in my cranium, the high amounts of radiation ain't what's causing these palpitations. Them three-eyed fish and crooked deer ain't the only strange things here, with glowing eyes and aching bones. And on it goes the love and love alone. You better beware, there's something in the air down there. Toxic, baby, I don't care, 'cause we fell in love, need Tommy K. Lord, I don't believe in no fairy tale. I would fight both tooth and nail just to hold on tight to what we found here on this forbidden ground. Don't pay no mind to the trespass signs. What's mine is yours, yours is mine. My glowing heart and my aching bone belong to you, my love, and you alone. You better beware, there's something in the air down there. Mama, I don't care, 'cause we fell in love, need Tommy K. Thank you so much, guys.
Tyler Dodson, give him some love.
The Reeves Theater has recently launched the Reeves Downtown School of Music, right up the street in the old Arts Council building. Through programs like the newly established Evie Good Scholarship Fund, they are a nonprofit dedicated to providing music lessons to all. All instruments, all ages instruction in group and individual lesson settings. Learn more at reevesmusic.org. The Martha Bassett Show is also supported in part by Hugh Chatham Health. Hugh Chatham Health offers virtual care services 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Hugh Chatham Virtual Care allows you to access a healthcare provider at a time that is convenient for you. If you're in need of medical assistance, you may schedule your appointment with a Hugh Chatham provider by downloading the Hugh Chatham Virtual Care app or visiting hughchatham.org/virtual care. What do we have next on the show, Martha?
I'm going to sing an Ani DeFranco song. And I had the honor of singing this, I don't even know how many years ago now, but it was, I love to say, opening for the late, great Naomi Judd. She was not singing. She was giving a speech as an advocate for a domestic abuse prevention organization. So this is the song that I sang. looking in the mirror. She's fixing her hair, and I touch my head to feel what isn't there. She's humming a melody we learned in grade school. She's so happy, and I think this is not cool, 'cause I know the guy she's been talking about. Oh yes, I have met him before. And I think, what is this beautiful, beautiful woman settling for? She bends her breath when she talks to him. I can see her features begin to blur as she pours herself into the mold he made for her. And for everything he does, she has a way to rationalize. She tells me he don't mean what he do. She tells me he called to apologize. And he says he loves her, and he says he's changing, and he can keep her warm. So she sits there like America, suffering through slow reform. But she'll never get back the time, and the years sneak by one. She's still playing the martyr, and I am still praying for revolution. She still doesn't have what she deserves, but she wakes up smiling every day. She never really expected more. That's just not the way we were raised. And I say to her, you know, there's plenty of really great men out there. But she doesn't hear me. She's looking in the mirror. She's fixing her hair. Thank you. Will you please welcome back the Wilder Flower?
Hi. I don't usually talk because I'm usually the one having to fix something, but
Molly says that we don't let her talk, but it's not true.
my banjo doesn't let me talk.
Yeah, Molly, now's your chance. Anything you wanted to say.
Well, now I don't know what to say.
Well, that was your time.
Nice to know you.
If you want to talk to Molly, you'll have to seek her out on your own time.
I was wandering on this land. I walked with wonder in the sun in my hair. When I get back, I know the man I'll greet pear tree is not divine as it seems. I hold it still, I hold myself so still. I look away, I keep my eyes away. I'm like a bottle and I don't wanna break. I don't wanna break. I don't wanna break. Janie, put me down easy. Janie, put me down easy.
Thank you all. That's one called Janie.
You guys sound so good together.
Thanks, Martha.
We were talking earlier, and people often ask them if they're sisters because they sing so well together. They must be family, but you are not sisters, in fact.
No relation.
No
Well,
relation.
actually,
Me and Danielle are like fifth cousins.
and that's on South Carolina.
We found out after we were in a band.
Wow, really? Oh, that's amazing. Well, how did you guys meet?
Well, we kind of make up the story every time because it just doesn't really make sense. But does anybody want to talk, or am I? Okay. Okay. Well, anyways, me and Molly have kind of grown up in this. Sorry if my English teacher's listening. Molly and I grew up in the same community, and there's a lot of jams in our area, and one of them that my guitar teacher started, Norma Hendricks, is called Illinois, not Illinois, not the state, but it's Illinois. It's this Native American name, and we would go there every Friday night, and she was like probably 2 and like had a passy in her mouth, and I was like 10 and had a guitar. But yeah, so we grew up in the same area, both went through the jam program, or YAM, in our area, and then Madeline and I met at a fiddlers convention, and she took the South Carolina State Fiddling Championship a couple times. So it's hard to leave that out.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm proudly not from South Carolina, but I had to go down there.
And shame us.
I'm glad I did. I met my bandmates.
Yeah, we kind of just got together to make some gigging money, and then we actually liked playing together.
Nice. So you were in a jam program also? Is that what
Yes. So Miss Betty McDaniel, she was my librarian, but she started the YAM program, which is Young Appalachian Musicians. I guess it's the very southern South Carolina way of putting it, but it's another branch off of jam. It's the same program, and I grew up in it, and I actually taught Molly in a class when she was coming up, and it's just really funny because we all end up teaching people that we end up playing with, and then our teachers, we ended up playing with them afterwards, and so it's just a cool community.
Yeah.
And what it creates is pretty amazing. So
It is. So tell me how songwriting works with the three of you. Do you all three write together or individually, or does one of you write the songs?
Right now, we're each individually writing our own songs because we're still pretty young of a band. But I think in the future, I see some co-writing together.
Yeah, it's cool. I think the place where co-writing comes in, we all bring our own songs to the band and then we arrange them together. And you may have noticed during our 7-minute song that we snuck up on you earlier that the arranging is pretty extensive. And so that's kind of the really cool collaborative part of how the songwriting plays out when we actually get to it as a band, I think.
Yeah.
So you've only been together about 3 years, is that right, as a band? Do you want to tell the audience about your near-death gig experience?
There's so many. Playing bluegrass, you know. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not even kidding, but like, the specific ones he's talking about. Madeline, do you want to tell that?
Y'all want to hear Danielle tell it, right? You don't want to hear me.
It'll be really confusing. So basically,
where were we?
You were coming back from Colorado. That's the one I'm
Yes.
talking about.
We actually booked a show in Colorado. I don't know how that happened, but we were coming back from it, and, you know, our rookie booking experience, we took a couple little stops. No, it was only one, okay, on the way, and we stopped at the Chicago airport, and there...
The smaller one.
The
Midway.
smaller one? I don't know. We were there somewhere. And this is the problem, okay? They told me to do this. This is their fault.
You're doing great.
But anyways, we actually ran into one of my musician friends who had also been playing out west, which is crazy. And he was like, yeah, did y'all hear that there's a tornado, like, headed this way? And it's like, well, no, that's cool. And he was like, well, you know, I really hope they don't deboard the plane. It's like, well, that's an interesting thing to say. Well, we get on the plane and they're like, okay, guys, after we already put our instruments in there and bothered everybody about like stuffing big old guitar and banjo in there, and they're like, okay, everybody, we're going to deboard this plane.
We had to deboard because the towers had to evacuate because of tornadoes.
Yeah, air traffic control.
Wow.
It was actually it was kind of a bad situation. So
It was fine.
You made it.
Yeah.
You're here tonight.
They told
Yeah,
us
we
to
did
hide in
make
the
it.
bathrooms, but we didn't because it was gross.
It was fine.
There was an announcement that the tornado was headed straight for us, and then we didn't do anything, and it didn't hit us.
What was bad about it was that we got home in time to see the sunrise the next day, and that was not part of the
that's
plan.
true,
That
'cause-
was the bad aspect.
Yeah, the flight got delayed so much. Yeah, that made us feel like real musicians that day. We felt like we had some battle scars that,
Road warriors.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah. Made us feel official after that.
Well, do you have more music to share with us?
We do if I didn't talk randomly for like 10 minutes.
We're going to switch gears really abruptly from the Chicago airport story.
True, this will be a great shift.
Well, I love your music, and I'm so honored that you came on the show, and I know you have a bright future ahead of you, so please share some more with these fine folks.
Thank you.
I am a pilgrim and a stranger while traveling through this wearisome land. I've got a home in that yonder city, and it's not made by hand. I've got a mother, I've got a sister and a brother who have gone this way before. I am determined to go and meet them over on that other shore. and a stranger while traveling through this wearisome land. I've got a home in that yonder city, and it's not made by hand. I'm going down to that river of Jordan just to bathe my wearisome soul. If I could just touch the hem of his garment, then I know he'd take me home. I am a pilgrim and a stranger while traveling through this wearisome land. I've got a home in that yonder city, and it's not made by hand. I've got a home in that yonder city, and it's not made by hand.
Thank you all. We've got one more for you. This is the most recent and the final single off of our upcoming record. So it actually comes out in just about a week. We have an album release show over in Brevard in Western North Carolina. But if you're eager to hear it, you can buy a CD out in the lobby, and you can stream several of the ones we've done tonight everywhere as singles. So it's called, I think Martha mentioned, it's called If I Wait Anymore. And we're almost done waiting, so. I regret saying that, it wasn't funny. so much. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Martha Bassett for having us.
That's the Wilder Flower. You are listening to the Martha Bassett Show on National Public Radio, live from the Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina. The Martha Bassett Show is supported in part by Explore Elkin, your one-stop travel source for the Yadkin Valley and beyond. If you're looking for hometown charm, historic landmarks, Main Street shopping, and fine dining, come stay a while in downtown Elkin. Elkin is a small town with a big community, so whether it's downtown events, music, hiking, or just paddling the Blue Water Trail, let Explore Elkin help you find your trail. You can learn more on Facebook or at exploreelkin.com. Support for the Martha Bassett Show also comes from these fine downtown Elkin businesses: Mountain High Metals, the Elk Pharmacy, Yoga on Main, Coley Hall at the Liberty, Angry Troll Brewing, Yadkin Valley Quilts, the Wisdom Table, and Fruition, Elkin's cutest little cocktail bar. Now, would you please give a big welcome back to the stage, a big Elkin welcome, a big Carolina welcome to our friends Wild Ponies.
Thanks, y'all. I might need to know a little bit more about that cute cocktail bar. I was busy picking my instrument up. But
Is that where we're going after the show?
maybe. That sounds awesome. Oh, this is exciting. We're loving touring this record. We got to write some songs with some dear friends of ours. This one we're going to play with for you, we wrote with our dear friend Ben Glover. Ben's originally from Ireland. He lives in Nashville now. And he's a mindfulness meditation leader in addition to being a singer-songwriter. And he came over and we ended up spending about 3 to 3.5 hours talking about deep space and time and how long it takes the light of a star to reach our eyes. It was an intense conversation. And then in the last 30 minutes we were together, we wrote this song. But this song wouldn't have happened without the 3.5 hour conversation before it. And we only got to play it one time before the pandemic, live. We only got to play it live one time. And then we ended up playing it into a little screen for a couple years and not knowing who was on the other side of that screen and what they were doing, whether they were in their pajamas or also watching Housewives of whatever on a different screen. It was a weird time, but when we got to play in front of a live audience again, we knew that we would never take it for granted. It's such a special opportunity to be all together, gathered in a space, sharing a moment. So ever since then, I've always invited everyone with us, and this is being streamed also, so we're live and singing into boxes. So I'm just going to invite everybody that's present with us right now to take a big inhale, exhale, bringing us right into this moment that we're getting to share together. This one's called Breathe. Breathe, child, breathe. The air within around you. Trust the hands that hold you. Breathe, child, breathe. The echo of each heartbeat. Love is what knows you. Breathe, sister, breathe. In the swirling storm around you, be still and know your power. Breathe, sister, breathe. Everything you need is in you, and you're in everything. trust the hands that hold you. Thanks, y'all, so much. We're going to bring this amazing band out to join us for this last song. This is the title track of our brand new record. We have it available out there.
And if you're watching on one of the boxes, it's at wildponies.net. You can get it there, too. Man, what a band. This has been such a fun show. Martha, thanks for having us again. We really appreciate you
Absolutely.
guys so much.
So much fun for us. So thanks for making the trip and bringing your magic with you.
Well, this one's for all the dreamers. Y'all know who you are, every one of you.
I've always loved the dreamers, ones who can't sleep at night. They worry and they wonder if they'll ever get it right. It's not easy for the dreamers, wound too loose and hold too tight. But the world won't change without a dream, so they whisper, work and scream, bring a new dream to the light. There's a curse in seeing beauty other people just don't see. A dreamer sees a fiddle where others only see a tree. There's beauty in the curse, they'll be the first to hear it ring. Till they've run out every drop, a dreamer just won't stop, 'cause a dreamer's gonna dream. I've always loved the dreamers, ones who can't sleep at night. They worry and they wonder if they'll ever get it right. It's not easy for the dreamers, wound too loose and hold too tight. But the world won't change without a dream, so they whisper, work and scream, bring a new dream to the light. Simple kind of magic, a little truth and elbow grease, turning nothing into something that was always meant to be. They ain't in it for the glory, they ain't in it for the greed. But every building that you see, every song you'll ever sing started out as just a dream. I've always loved the dreamers, ones who can't sleep at night. They worry and they wonder if they'll ever get it right. It's not easy for the dreamers, wound too loose and hold too tight. But the world won't change without a dream, so they whisper, work and scream, bring a new dream to the light. No, the world won't change without a dream, so we'll whisper, work and scream, bring a new dream to the light.
Put your hands together for the Wild Ponies. I want to invite our other artists to come back on stage. Tyler Dodson, the Wilder Flower, Kelly Dodson. We've got our whole band up here. Thank you so, so much for being here with us. It just means everything. As you guys were saying, you know, we went through this period where we just, everything was so remote, and now we do have the privilege of all being together, and thank you so much. And thanks to you folks who are watching on the live stream. We really appreciate you too, and we hope to see you here in person soon. And I want to thank the Reeves for being our home, throwing this party. And we've got one more song for you, and I'm going to ask the Wild Ponies to lead it for us, and Rex is going to kick it off. Thanks, everybody.
Ponies, the Wilder Flower, Tyler Dodson. How about our fearless leader, Martha Bassett? The band tonight was Daniel Faust, Sean Hickman, Russell Kelly, Rex McGee, Ben Singer, and me, Pat Lawrence. Jeff Irving, James Bricky, and Doug Williams of Electromagnetic Radiation Recorders handled the sound. Nick Bassett, Danny Carr, Brady Reed, and Kristen Joe provided our video broadcast. You've been listening to the Martha Bassett Show. It's good music for good people. Thanks so much for joining us. Drive safe and come back and see us soon.